Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So Jermall Charlo is on his way to the middleweight division. Apparently he's outgrown 154. You know, his last fight was against Julian Williams. Very solid opponent for him. And he made Julian Williams look like a subpar fighter. I believe Julian Williams is a good fighter. In fact, I thought Julian Williams was going to win the fight. But I was proven wrong by Jermall Charlo when he stopped your boy. So, I mean, he's got other options at 154. I mean, he could fight Lara. He could fight Demetrius Andrade. But it's looking like none of those fights are going to be worth the risk for him. I mean, obviously, he's cool with Lara. When it comes down to Andrade, you know, people are saying that that's not a big enough fight. And plus, what the fuck is Andrade doing? He ain't doing shit anyway. But anyway, looking at 160, the middleweight division, you know, with him being, and you know, I think Jermall Charlo's too big for that division anyway, man. He looks huge compared to Julian Williams. So by moving up to 160, I think he'll be more suited to that division. So obviously he's got some big name fighters in his radar because he's definitely looking to make some money. You got Triple G, you got Canelo Alvarez, you got, I mean, he could fight Billy Joe Saunders or any one of those guys. Well, Billy Joe Saunders is a fucking bum in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, the first thing he's got to do is he's got to get ranked by one of these sanctioning bodies, man. And, you know, to be honest with you, I feel like he should just be calling out Canelo's bitch ass. You know, he needs to be calling out Canelo so they can fight in Houston. That'd be a huge fight. But you know what? Canelo don't want that fight. He doesn't even want the Triple G fight, to be honest. Triple G and Jermall Charlo would be a good fight. I'd like to see that. That'd be a huge fight. And I don't think Triple G would not take the fight. So, yeah, first things first, you got to get ranked by one of those sanctioning bodies, man. Make it easier, you know. Get some fights in at 160, see how you feel. And then take on some of these big names, man. I think you stand a good shot at beating a Canelo Alvarez. You know, you're a bit more athletic. I think you're a better fighter than Danny Jacobs. I think you'd be a much better opponent for Triple G, to be honest. So, I don't know. You could even fight Danny Jacobs. That'd be an interesting fight. Billy Joe Saunders, Chris Eubank Jr. Yeah, I'd like to see you beat the fuck out of Chris Eubank Jr. Can't stand that motherfucker, man. Talking all that shit. But you still lost to Billy Joe Saunders. Chris Eubank Jr., you lost to Billy Joe Saunders. You should be pursuing that fight. You need to go avenge that loss to Billy Joe Saunders. Because that should make you look bad. You calling out all these motherfuckers Triple G, all these motherfuckers, you still got a loss that you haven't avenged. So shut the fuck up. You and your fucking pops. But anyway, Jermall Charlo. A lot of options at 160. I think he'll be better suited for that weight class. Eventually, or hopefully, he'll get a chance to make, you know, a fight with one of these top guys. But I don't see Canelo fighting him. I see Canelo running, ducking his tail in between his legs. You know, he's fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. at what, 164 and a half, man? You just gonna go up to 164 and a half and fight Chavez Jr., man? You overlooking Triple G? That shit don't make no sense to me, man. That shit makes no fucking sense to me. That's the fight motherfuckers want to see. You gonna beat Chavez Jr. anyway. This motherfucker's a cherry picker, man. He's a fucking cherry picker, man. Boxing is on the fucking decline, man. This shit's on the fucking decline, and it pisses me off. But anyway, back to Jermall Charlo. I want to see Jermall Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez, bitch ass. I want to see him fight Red. Yeah. I want to see him fight Gennady Golovkin. That's who I want to see him fucking fight. But anyway, I see big things in store for Jermall Charlo. You know, he's a good fighter, man. Let's see if he can, you know, prove that he's amongst the elite fighters at 160, man. Let me know what y'all think. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.